Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the S&P500 followed by the Nasdaq100 and the DowJones30 futures chart. Today, of course, is Hump Day, Wednesday, and we are trading at 4,465 here for the S&P500. So we have actually gone and returned to the swing lows of yesterday's trading session, and I see this as a gift. I actually bought the lows during yesterday's trading session with a take profit up at 4,500. We actually traded as high as 4,516 earlier on this morning, so that trade hit my take profit, and now we've continued to move lower. Now the good news is that I don't believe that we fall much further than this. I think that this is the sweet spot, pretty much from 4,460 potentially down to, let's say, 4,440, where the 50-day EMA is. This is the area where I believe offers a fantastic risk-reward ratio if you were to buy here. I do believe that it's only a matter of time until we do return back up towards 4,600. Of course, tomorrow it's the CPI report, and that's what the market has been heavily focusing on as we go through this trading week. And I think that many investors, kind of don't want to put too much money to work prior to that CPI report, because if it does come in hotter than expected, then you can expect this to sell off quickly. But the good news is that I don't expect it to do so. I think, the only concern is crude oil, with crude oil up at $83 a barrel. But I still believe other parts of the markets like used car prices and shelter prices have come down significantly, and that's going to counter attack the rising prices in crude oil. So I think that CPI will be set to come in slightly lower than estimates during tomorrow's trading session, and that will be bullish for the markets. I also just want to quickly draw your attention to the chart that I shared yesterday. This is the average August pre-election performance since 1929. So this is almost 100 years of historical data. And as you can see, the 9th of August is when the market typically does bottom. What date is it today? It is the 9th of August. So that's very encouraging to see as well. So I do believe that we are about to see a pop back up towards 4,600 here for the S&P 500, which is the swing highs that we were trading at just a few days ago as we entered into the beginning of August. So I see this as a buyable dip. Moving over to the Nasdaq100, even more attractively, we have now hit the 50-day EMA, and I see this as a golden buying opportunity. I think the Nasdaq100 offers a fantastic risk-reward ratio here. I think that a buy signal which you could potentially open could look something like this, where you have your stop loss below the 50-day EMA, your take profit up towards the swing highs, and that gives you a very attractive 2.5 to 1 risk reward ratio here for the Nasdaq 100. So I would also be a buy here, especially going into the CPI report tomorrow. Then moving over to the Dow Jones 30, this is a market that I really do like buying here. We have dipped to the 0.786 fib area. We are slightly trading below it, but I do believe this offers a fantastic entry point, especially ahead of tomorrow's CPI report. I think if inflation comes in lower than expected, you will see these cyclical names really start to take off, and I think it only would be a matter of time until we do trade up towards the swing highs. So just to kind of conclude on today's video, guys, just want to quickly reference this chart once again. The 9th of August historically is when the market does bottom, and then you do see a move towards positive territory on average. Does that mean that that's definitely going to happen this month? Absolutely not. This is almost 100 years of historical data. This is the median as to how August performs. So we don't have to do this, but I'm just kind of pointing out the evidence. Of course, tomorrow we have the CPI report. I think it's going to be better than expected, and I do believe that that will mark an official August low for the US major indices, and I do see this as a buying opportunity. I do actually have a signal open in all three indices. That's the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100, and the Dow Jones 30 future chart. If you would like to enter those signals, then make sure you scan this QR code on your screen. It will take you to my website where you can sign up to my signal service. It's completely free of charge for the first month, and you can cancel at any time, and there are no catches whatsoever. It takes 10 seconds to get involved. All you have to do to start the process is scan this QR code on your screen, which will take you to my website where you can then sign up. Thank you for watching today's video.